Hey, this is Travis, the TAO Templar. Today I want to talk about regulatory capture, what it is, and how it affects Bittensor. Bittensor is the first permissionless, decentralized market platform in crypto, allowing for all sorts of businesses to be decentralized as long as the products can be confirmed via code. Advertising, storage, trading signals, scraping, training AI, etc. It's expanding at a parabolic rate, but maybe it can be stopped by regulatory capture. The simplest example I've found to explaining regulatory capture is, let's say you're a big Canadian dairy processor. Your butter is on grocery shelves next to a cheaper foreign competitor. In an executive meeting, there's a big problem. The foreign butter processor is undercutting your product. You have two options. Launch a $30 million ad campaign highlighting your product's higher quality, or invest $15 million into lobbying to eliminate the competition. The choice is clear. Lobbying is cheaper and more effective. In fact, if executives don't choose the lobbying option, they could be neglecting their fiduciary responsibility, that is their obligation, to shareholders, and may even face legal consequences for not maximizing their profit. Next, all you have to do is come up with an excuse to have the politicians pass the legislation. Us politicians care about Canadian companies and protecting Canadian jobs. Just don't mention the flip side. Us politicians are taking away consumer choices because businesses stuffed our pockets. I may have lied earlier. This is not an example. This is history. It's already happened. This is the reason there is a 300% import tariff on butter to Canada. Canadians have less butter choices, but the Canadian dairy processors are happy with less competition. This happens all the time. I'd venture a guess that 90% or more of laws in any country are just big corporations getting laws that benefit them implemented. Many big businesses want more regulation because it raises the barrier to entry for competition, thereby reducing competition and increasing their profits. Myself, I don't blame the corporation for lobbying governments. It's how the game is played. It's how the incentives in politics are aligned. Don't hate the player, hate the game. OpenAI and other big AI players want more regulation in AI to keep their place at the top. They've got their excuses ready. We need to control AI so that a dystopian future doesn't happen. We can't have control of AI in the hands of a small group of people that isn't us. Again, I don't fault OpenAI for doing this. It's just how the incentives in the game of politics play out. They're doing this in California. So when the competition stifling regulations come into being, they'll stop many AI competitors and startups in California that cannot afford to comply. But Bittensor is global. Miners, validators, subnet owners compete from all over the world. Some regulation in California is just a hiccup for Bittensor, barely noticed as participants move their operations to other locations. Or maybe some Californian miners shut down, eagerly replaced by miners in Dubai. So Californian businesses and legislators can and will try to stop Bittensor. And sure, they could do that to the miners in California, but they cannot stop Bittensor itself. In the same way that Californian legislators cannot stop other decentralized systems like Bitcoin or the internet. Bittensor is immune to regulatory capture, and governments cannot stop Bittensor. In order to conduct business on Bittensor, you have to actually provide a valuable service. A service that validators can sell, that stakers believe in. Bittensor self-regulates for value. Thank you.